welcome to the 31st edition of Beer Issues. My name is Matt Bruckert, and it is that time of season. We are in the Oktoberfest season, and I'm excited because I love me some good Oktoberfest beers. Today, we are going to be sampling a Left Hand Brewing Company, which is out of Colorado. We're going to be having their style of Oktoberfest, so I'm really excited about this. This is the Oktoberfest, hopefully you can see that, which I'm very excited about trying here. So I'm going to go ahead and pour it. Now this beer is a pretty solid Oktoberfest. It's rated, run away. It's rated 85 out of 100, which rates it as a very good beer, a very good representation of a Marzen style beer. Marzen, as we had discussed before, stands for March in Germany. So when we have this beer, that means that it was probably brewed in March, kept in cellars during the summer, and then released later on, which becomes a late summer, early fall, and then finishes off the Oktoberfest season. So I'm really excited about drinking this. I love Oktoberfest beers in general. They're a malty beer, and they use malt, regular like Munich malts, and then like Pilsner malts, and then they do the hops on the end. So it'll start off very malty and then finish more of the hop or a light hop. It's not going to be hoppy like you'd expect from an IPA or something like that, but it does finish off with a little bit of the hops. And it's usually a brown. It can be a variety of different colors, but it's typically a reddish, brownish color in the beer. So I'm very excited about trying this beer. Now, the original Marzen recipe dates back to like 1510. So it's been around for a long, long time. It became kind of famous during, for the Oktoberfest much later. That was only like a couple of hundred years ago. But the style of beer has been around since about 1510. And like I said, the Marzen or March is why they call it that, because they brew it. They changed some laws in Germany, and they could only brew beer for certain months. And I think it ended in April. So this is why it went from April until September you couldn't brew beer. But that's why this beer is so popular, because they would make it and then they'd store it and then they'd release it in the fall when they start brewing in their new batches. So very excited about trying this. I'm going to go ahead and get into it right now. You can smell the malts right off the bat. It's almost like a biscuity malt type flavor that you get. Now, when we talk about Oktoberfest, and this is an Oktoberfest style beer or Marzen style beer, is still in Munich to this day on the same 100 acres that they had the original party for the Oktoberfest. So it's still today with a lot more people than the original one, like we had talked on a previous episode. But the beer style is a great beer because you get the malts right up front, the hops in the back. It's a great drinking beer, and that's why they use it a little bit higher alcohol content than a regular lager. So a regular lager, 4 or 5%, and then this is kicked up to like the 6.6. So it's a little bit stronger than your average beer, and that's as you're going into the winter months. Maybe put a little bit of belly skin on there for your winter months, okay? Now, if you've enjoyed this, please make sure you tell your friends, family, coworkers, anybody who likes beer, make sure they know about it. Make sure they go on YouTube, they subscribe, and then they'll know about future beer issues. And they can send in any kind of requests or anything like that they might have for me to try a beer, or if they've got comments about a beer that we've tried, that their opinion on it. I love to hear other people's views on beers also. And as my wife likes to say, I have beer issues.